Hello children, good morning. Today we are learning last concept in our chapter, that is distance time graph. Nana. Okay. Actually, these graphs are three types. Nana. These graphs three types. First one is bar graph, bar graph. Second one pie chart, pie chart, and third one is line graph. Third one is line graph. Okay. Nana? Bar graph means we can find this type of bars now. Okay, here see, it is the graph drawn between in a cricket overs, and in the particular overs how many runs are completed. Okay na. So here we have to take overs on horizontal and runs in vertical line anamata. Okay, in the first over how many runs completed? One run. 2 overs, 5 runs. 3 overs, only 3 runs. Fourth over, see, 10 runs. Like that anamata. So we can indicate, simply we can observe that in the particular over how many runs are completed. Okay, so like that we can easily identify the information. Okay, this type of graphs are called bar graphs anamata. Okay, yes. And second one, what I told, pie chart. Pie chart means like this. Okay, one circle, we have to take a circle. If you consider the gases present in our air, gases present in the air, you know very well, nitrogen 78% is now. Nitrogen in the atmosphere has 78% and oxygen 21%. Then see, majority of the space will be occupied by nitrogen only. See, this is all nitrogen only, so you can write N, and remaining oxygen, and remaining portion is other gases, carbon dioxide, etc., etc. Okay na. So this type of graphs are called pie chart anna. Okay na. Yes, in mathematics you know very well about these type of graphs. And line graph, line graph means just it is a line. Okay, that line may be straight line, or maybe a curved line, or coming down, like that and what different line graphs will be. Okay na. So graphs are three types: bar graph, pie chart, and line graph. Okay na. Here distance time graph measures speed and very important, it measures speed of an object. What is that one? Distance time graph measures dash. Distance time graph measures dash means what? Speed of an object anamata. Okay, so for this graph, you know very well about graph papers. The graph papers are like it's known. This is one graph paper. On that graph paper we have to draw one horizontal line. Okay, this is horizontal line and one vertical line. These two meet at a point at a O. Okay, keep here x dash and y dash. See, on the graph paper, with the help of scale and pencil, draw a horizontal line xo x dash and one vertical line yo y dash. These two meet at a point origin. This is what we call origin. Okay, now see, the total whole graph paper now divide into 4 parts. Okay, now first part, second part, third part, fourth part. These only what we call quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Okay, yes, this is origin. Origin ke right side values, values of origin to the right side are all positive values, left of the origin negative values. Above the origin positive values and below the origin negative values. Okay, negative, here also negative, positive and positive. Now to measure the speed of an object, we want only first quadrant, we don't need of this one. We want only first quadrant, means our graphs will be only in this shape, only, because among all those four quadrants we want only one quadrant, that is first quadrant. So our graphs will be like this one. This is origin x and y. Okay, yes. How can we use this graphs? For that one, in our textbook one example is given. If a car started at 8 o'clock, 0 kilometer, and 8:30 it covered 20 kilometers. 9 o'clock 40 kilometers, 9:30 60 kilometers. Means total how much journey? 1.5 hour. Okay, what is the total distance covered? 60 hours. Okay, so here this is time, this is distance, this is time and it is distance anamata. Okay, on the x-axis we always take time number, we always consider time, and on the y-axis we consider distance, Now this is in the graph paper we find some cubes. Okay, some what we call squares, like this squares will be there, no, each one of distance of 1 centimeter. Okay, I am considering here 1 2 3 4 5 like that. Okay, distance I am considering as 10 20 and 30 kilometer and 40 kilometer. Here very important thing is scale. What is scale? Not that measuring scale. This scale means each one is of 1 centimeter, no. Here 1 centimeter how we are taking on x-axis, 1 centimeter on the y-axis how we are taking, that is what we call scale number. Okay, yes. Now I am considering time on x-axis. Okay, yes. So 1 centimeter I am considering as 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour I am considering as 1 centimeter. Means because here that journey started at 8 o'clock, no, so that's why I started with here like this, 8 9 10 like that I started here. Okay, na. And in y-axis this is x-axis number, x, and on y-axis 1 centimeter I am taking 10 kilometers. Means 10 kilometer, 20 30 40, 1 hour 2 hours 3 hours 4 hours 5 hours like that. Okay, see here 8 o'clock means that is first hour, no. So here what is the distance? 0 only, so there is no distance. And 8:30 means how much time? Half an hour, means 1 to 2 between kada. So here it will be half an hour, because 1 hour 2 hours 3 hours 4 hours like that. Okay, now one see here, starting in the starting time there is no distance, means we have to consider here half an hour, means come to here, not here anamata. Half an hour 20 kilometers, half an hour lo 20 means we have to draw line like this. Okay, again you have to erase, keep here one into, and 8:30 to 9 again one more half an hour, no, means 1 hour total 40 kilometers, 1 hour and it is 40. Yes, and 9:30 means 1.5 hour, means here now. Here how much it will be? 60 means up to here, because this is 40 no, next it will be 50 and here 60 means ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. See, like this we have to place is into marks అనమాట. Okay, then you have to add all those points. You have to add all those points అనమాట. Then we will get to one line graph. See, it is line only no, it is what we call line graph. Line graph అనమాట. So in this way we can easily draw graphs for the distance and time అనమాట. ఓకేనా, very easy one only. Yes, I will give some values. Based on that one you have to practice those in the graph paper. Some graphs are given here now. See, this is one line graph, this is curve, not straight line kada. So this is one type of line graph, and it is showing a line graph showing a change in the weight of a man with age. This graph is because ఏజ్ పెరిగింది అనుకోండి వెయిట్ కూడా పెరుగుద్ది అనమాట. సో లైక్ దట్ ఈ డ్రాన్ వన్ గ్రాఫ్. అండ్ సి, దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ గ్రాఫ్, స్ట్రైట్ లైన్ మీన్స్ this type of graph is what we call uniform motion. Uniform motion. If that line graph is straight line, if you get a straight line like this, okay, x-axis and y-axis, this straight line indicates uniform motion. Uniform motion. Okay. If otherwise, if we got a line graph like this, this is what we call non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. And one more graph is there now, like this. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. ఇలా ఉంటే దాన్ని ఏమంటామంటే దట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఈజ్ ఎట్ రెస్ట్ అనమాట. ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఈజ్ ఎట్ రెస్ట్. ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రెస్ట్లో ఉందనుకోండి, ఇలా స్ట్రైట్ ఇది ప్యారలల్గా ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా. సో దీస్ 3 గ్రాఫ్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. యూనిఫామ్ మోషన్ మీన్స్ స్ట్రైట్ లైన్, కర్వ్ మీన్స్ దట్ ఈస్ నాన్ యూనిఫామ్, స్ట్రైట్ మీన్స్ ప్యారలల్ దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ రెస్ట్ అనమాట. ఓకే, దీస్ 3 వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే children, and tomorrow I will send classwork and workbook answers.